hey man, how's your dad? And I was like, what? Like, why are you asking about my dad? So this guy walks in wearing the most incredible brown corduroy suit, looked phenomenal. And so I'd met him actually the year previously, but I said, oh my gosh, you look incredible. It's awesome. And we kind of crossed paths. He was like, yeah, we met last year. Da, 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 da. And then, we kind of just went around our business in the lobby of the hotel across from Gillette Stadium because we were all there getting ready for the New England Lacrosse coaching convention the next day. So everyone's all excited. So a little bit later on in the night, I had the opportunity to go talk to him again. And he started with, hey man, how's your dad? And I was like, what? Like, why are you asking about my dad? And he's like, yeah, your dad. Like, what's he up? What's he up to? And I'm like, I don't know. He's probably watching TV at home. I don't know. Like, how do you know my dad? And he's like, because in your book. And I'm like, oh yes. No, I do mention him in my book. Yeah. I'm like, why, how'd that come about? And he's like, well, you mentioned in your book that your dad found lacrosse when he was 44, when your brothers found it in high school. And at 44 years old, he started to learn the game and ended up coaching the game because he wanted to be there to connect with his kids. And he, when he was 44, read that and picked up lacrosse for his kid. And he said that reading that line gave him hope that he could do it for his kid. He was like, it helped me realize that I could learn something at an older age and I could still do it. And point of the story is to say that you got this. If you're a dad and you're starting the lacrosse journey with your kid because your kid wants to play, awesome. We've got you. There's tons of resources available for you to learn how to coach lacrosse and to learn how to give players incredible opportunities and experiences while playing the game. It's going to feel overwhelming at times. If you're the one who's volunteering to coach a team that didn't have anyone else, kudos to you, because you're the only reason they're able to have a team, and you should be commended for that. And, another quick story, when I got back from college and I coached a high school team, one of the first things I did was I went down to the 7th and 8th grade team that was practicing nearby for one of the local clubs. And as I'm communicating all of these ideas and these offenses and defenses to the players, I got blank looks. Dads are completely underrated in the fact that they know how to address their kids and their kids' friends and kids of that age. Because when I gave the dads the information, they were better at coaching those kids than I was because they had those connections. They knew how to talk to each player. They knew where each player was and which things that they needed to work on. And so you may feel underprepared in the lacrosse sense, but in the coaching and communication sense, if you're a coach of other sports, you're probably well on your way. You just got to get the lacrosse portion of it down, and there are tons and tons of resources available to you. You can find a ton of free videos on POWLAX.com in the Coach's Corner menu in the footer of the website, as well as on YouTube. And then there's even a lacrosse coaches assessment, so you can see where you are, what you need to learn about, and it'll show you exactly which videos that you should see for your age group. And then if you want to have the complete picture of all of the different strategies you're going to need to build, how you're going to do it in practices, how you're going to run game day, all of the strategies, there is a youth lacrosse coaching masterclass that is the quickest way to go from, novice to intermediate and advanced as far as how to facilitate a complete season for lacrosse. And then there is a lacrosse coaches group discussion on Facebook. There's the lacrosse Reddit. There is a bunch of Instagram influencers that will help you in every way possible. And the community is outstanding. Once you come into the lacrosse community, start asking questions, start poking around, everybody kind of knows everybody and they're going to welcome you right in. And so it may seem daunting, but you got this. Get a stick for yourself, try it out, have fun with your kid, and really just enjoy it and embrace it. It's the medicine game. It's the creator's game. It's got a long and amazing history. Make sure that you at least reference the creation of the game and find that. That was the first thing I put in the What is Lacrosse video, because I think you have to start at the beginning of where lacrosse actually comes from, because when you see people begin to play it and begin to embrace it, you realize how impactful it can be. And Lacrosse is the game where everybody gets to bring their unique gifts to it, right? Jim Brown, the Hall of Fame running back, said that he would play lacrosse 6 days out of the week and play football on the 7th. Because in lacrosse, you get to be the running back, the wide receiver, the linebacker, the offensive lineman, the quarterback, all of those. You get to be every position. And you can be small and shifty. You can be big and broad. You can be all of these things. And every kid on your team is going to be able to bring their gift to the game too. So embrace it, love it, have fun with it, enjoy it, explore the game with your team, and you are going to have an incredible time. There's tons of resources for you. I mentioned the few earlier, and just thank you for picking it up, because you are the reason why 18 more kids or 12 more kids are going to get to experience this incredible game. So thank you. Have an incredible season. If you need anything, reach out. Everyone in the community is great. Thanks again.